Many AI tools are great, but sometimes the output doesn't feel like you. It looks generic and it feels off-brand. It doesn't capture your unique personality or business identity. In the previous videos of this challenge, you've seen me use my branding guides to make deliverables like presentations, dashboards, or illustrations fit my style. And last week, a subscriber asked me, how can I create a branding guide that's usable and simple with AI without being a designer? Welcome to day 25 of the 31-day AI challenge. Today we are going to learn how to create branding guides with AI in minutes. This is very useful because in most of the AI tools, when you are creating a deliverable, you need to give the AI instructions about how you want the deliverable to look like. And with your branding guides, you will notice that your deliverables will start to look more like you. Let's dive in.
This is the canvas that we are going to use. We will start by defining our brand story and purpose. Why do we exist? And how do we want people to experience our brand? Then we will look into typography and tone of voice. We are going to define the color palette. And then finally, the visual style and imagery. What kind of images and visuals capture our brand? For the example, I'm going to use this business, which is my uncle's business, and he sells scaffold solutions here in Spain for construction companies. We start with the brand story and the purpose. Why do we exist and what do we want people to feel when they experience our brand? In the case of my uncle, he has a construction company and I'm currently helping him to set up his online presence. And he has started to sell scaffolding solutions. Last year he lost a friend in a construction accident, and for him, safety is not a personal slogan. And he builds scaffolding solutions to protect lives, not just buildings. You just need to really find the human touch in the story so that it doesn't feel so generic. So try to find things that are special for you and make you stand out and different, because otherwise it will sound too corporate, and nowadays brands without soul don't work. Now we are going to look into the typography and voice. And my uncle is a big man and he wants few words, straight to the point and human. He's strong and caring, but also very clear, like a trusted foreman. And I'm going to show you now for the typography a website that I use to find font pairings. You always want at least 2 fonts, not too many fonts. My recommendation is maximum 2. This website, fontpair.co, is very good. It contains font pairings and you can get inspired here. So I will, for example, use Roboto, Mono and Spectral. Now we are going to look into the color palette, and here we want to find out the colors that express our brand's personality and emotions. In the case of my uncle's company, we want aluminium gray because his scaffolding solutions are made of aluminium. We also want black, which is serious and professional. And then we want some kind of red to represent people and care. And here I also want to show you a website that I use to get inspired in terms of color palettes. I recommend that you use a color palette and you stick to that palette, because using too many colors often doesn't look professional. So here there are many color palettes. You can look at popular palettes and you see how many people have liked these palettes. But what I really like from this is that if you have an idea of the type of style you want, you can go here in the site and navigate the different options. You can also go here and add some specific colors in the search. So for example, we said we want black, we want gray, and also we want some kind of red. And here you will find the options. I like this one because I think it has the black, it has the gray, and it has some kind of red color. And if you click on it, you will get the colors, you will get the codes. So I'm going to screenshot this and we will use it for our canvas. For the style, I always find some kind of inspiration. So for the visual style and imagery, we have these images which we found of workers, helmets, teamwork and trust. And then we want some illustrations in minimal human-centered style. I like this anthropic style, simple but warm. And that's our canvas. We are ready. And we are going to use this as a basis for the AI to create our branding guide. We want to export this as a PDF and we will use it as a basis to create this branding guide using Perplexity Labs. You need to have the Pro subscription and Labs activated, and you will say create a one-pager branding guide including my brand story, purpose, colors, typography, tone, and examples of images. Make it aesthetic based on the attached canvas, and you want to attach the canvas that we just exported with our input. This is the result. I go to app and I see my branding guide. It's a minimal branding guide, but it contains the color palette, the typography and the voice, and some information about the brand story. We miss images here. Yesterday we had a video about creating illustrations. This is something that I would also use at this point. Create a set of illustrations that you can pair with your branding guide. But you see, this looks good, and this is something you can download and you will have it as a PDF, and it is very useful to give it as an input to the AI.
That's it. I hope you enjoyed day 25 and I will see you tomorrow in day 26. Hasta mañana.